Hey YouTube, welcome back to another video. Today we'll be replacing the battery on a Samsung Galaxy S7. As you can see here, my battery decided to swell up. There are a number of possible reasons why this happens. The most common are due to overcharging or because it is an old battery and it has reached the end of its life cycle. The first step we want to do is take off the back glass. In my case here, it's going to be pretty easy since it's already halfway separated. What we want to do is heat up the back. You can use either a hairdryer or heat gun. When applying heat, you want to apply it evenly all around. We want to avoid holding it in the same spot so that we do not end up damaging any internal parts. Once you get the back of the glass hot to the touch, you're ready to remove it. Usually if I'm replacing an old battery that's not swollen, I like to start off with this thin metal spudger and get in between the glass and the housing. And then I'll use a plastic card to avoid scratching or damaging the housing or glass. But since this glass is halfway removed, I can easily go ahead and just use a plastic card and just work my way all around. Since I was able to preserve the back glass, I'm going to clean it up and put a new adhesive on it. I'll be sure to leave links down in the description below for all the tools used and for the new replacement parts. If you do end up shattering the back glass, I'll leave a link for that as well. Most of the adhesive strip just peels right off. Whatever's left over, you'll just have to roll it off with your finger or thumb. After that, I'm going to use a towel or rag with some rubbing alcohol to clean up the rest of the residue. The adhesive that is more towards the interior part of the glass is still in good condition, so I'm going to leave it as is. Here's the new adhesive strip that I'm going to use. I like to line it up from the top to bottom. Once I get it perfectly set up, then I'll go ahead and apply pressure all around. The same process used to clean the back glass we will use to clean up the remaining adhesive left on the back of the phone. After we get the phone cleaned up, we will be ready to remove the battery. There's going to be 8 screws that we need to remove to get to the battery. Then we can remove the 2 plastic covers. To avoid damaging any components, you definitely want to unplug the battery connector cable. And then using a pry tool, we can slowly start prying up the battery. Unfortunately, Samsung did not make it as convenient as Apple did with their battery adhesives, but with a little bit of patience and effort, it is definitely doable. This is a lithium-ion battery, so please be careful when removing it. Do not bend or pierce it. Here's the battery. You can really see how swollen it got. Now that we got all the messy and hard part over with, we can go ahead and install the new battery. You want to go ahead and test the battery first. So put it in place, press the connector in, and power it on. And as you can see, this battery is good to go. Everything else is going to go in reverse order. Since the old battery adhesive looks okay, I'm just going to leave it as is. If you end up ruining yours completely, simply clean it up nicely and place a new strip on. That looks a lot better compared to the old bulging battery. We can now take the back glass we prepared earlier, take off the plastic, and in the same fashion that we put the adhesive strip on, go ahead starting from the top, move your way down, and press it in. That's all folks. I hope this video was helpful. If you have any questions, leave them down in the comment section and I will try my best to reply. If you're not already subscribed, please do so and stay updated on future videos. And I would really appreciate it if you guys smash that like button. Thanks a lot.